Next, we'll hear from Dr. Saraswathi Krithivasan, an assistant professor of computer science at the School of Computing and Data Sciences. Dr. Saraswathi has a PhD in computer science and information technology from IIT Bombay and was the project manager of the prestigious eYantra project at IIT Bombay, one of the flagship projects of the National Mission on Education through ICT. As a part of the project, she was responsible for various eYantra initiatives, creating a network of several hundred robotic labs in colleges across India and bringing hands-on practical education to these colleges. Dr. Saraswathi, please, the floor is yours.
Hi, good afternoon to all. Yeah, I think we are probably heard a lot of speeches, right? I just want to tell you that in addition to talking or lecturing, talking about a concept in class, what we do is to engage the students through hands-on experimentation. So robotics and embedded systems and robotics is a subject area. By nature, it is multidisciplinary, right? You all know that it has hardware, software, some amount of mechanical engineering, electronics, electrical engineering, design, you name it. You know, many different disciplines come together, and you should definitely have some, I feel that a lot of creative, artistic abilities also, if you want to put together a nice project. I am interested both in science and in arts. I also do things with music, dance, and paintings. So I try to bring that kind of a creative atmosphere in my classroom. So the lab that we created in Sai University, we don't call it just a lab, it's a classroom come lab. So whatever concepts we go through, immediately we implement those concepts in a robotic platform that we have. It's called Firebird 5. It's an educational platform for robotics. So robotics, well, many people, I don't know what the audience here thinks. The moment I say robotics or embedded systems, I think that's why we have an embedded systems there. Because usually when we talk about robotics, what do you all think? I think all the youngsters will immediately think about a humanoid kind of thing. Right? Yes? Do you think we can go to that kind of a humanoid who is as intelligent as a human being right away? Like you don't learn anything, but you imagine that something will come to you and talk to you and do things for you. That's not going to happen, right? You have to learn what are the building blocks. How do you make something intelligent, right? And if you have to think that way, you need to understand the logic. You need to understand how we think. Sometimes we assume many things, right? As a human being, you see something because you already know the association of what that is. You don't have to be told that you have to do it like this. But do you think a machine does anything by magic? Automatically? No. It has to be told. Everything has to be told. So in our classrooms, we think about how do we think to make sure that a solution is complete. So I call it a scoping problem. A problem can be defined very precisely. If you can do that, you are almost very close to the solution. So people who have done their PhDs know this, scoping this. When you know your problem statement precisely, then you are almost there. You can start running your experiments, you can validate your experiments, and then you can go ahead and defend your thesis. So this kind of thing of combining project-based learning in our classrooms and making the students ask the right questions, a lot of self-learning, and creating a culture. So I call it a culture because subjects like robotics is not, you cannot teach everything. It has to be learned. There has to be a passion within the students to go and explore and do things with their hands and maybe burn some things and learn from that experience. So at Sai University, we are trying to do bring up that kind of a culture. Students in the seniors transferring knowledge, being there at the lab, and we want to have a lab that is open 24/7 for access to the students, run by the students. So we are slowly working toward those vision. And we hope to see many of you come to Sai University and explore this kind of new way of learning through hands-on experimentation and thinking on your own. Thank you very much.